Brad Samuels and his team at C2 Research are investigating evidence of Russian war crimes in Ukraine with the help of technology.
So this was also very helpful to sort of go between video and 3D model to look at areas. This was the sort of command center for Russian forces near Yablonska Street.
He says researchers sort through eyewitness testimonies, study data from cameras, analyzing video and various kinds of digital evidence to create an in-depth and accurate picture of the events.
Each of those yellow cones represents different pieces of CCTV footage, and here we transition from the model to the actual footage, and so we can get a very good understanding of where we are. The CCTV footage also has the timestamps are very well documented, so when something happened as well.
C2 is working with the Associated Press, the US-based Public Broadcasting Service, and other research centers to recreate the massacre in Bucha, Ukraine, in 2022. Local authorities reported more than 450 deaths in the attack.
Shortly after the invasion of Ukraine, we were approached by the Associated Press to see if we could collaborate on a project focused on Bucha. And this was a project that involved AP and also Frontline.
Samuel says together the organizations try to reconstruct in detail what exactly happened during an alleged war crime. Evan Grothchan is a senior researcher and 3D analyst with C2. He's investigating the mass shelling of Mariupol's suburban areas during March and April of 2022.
Here is several case study buildings. Specifically, this is going into the theater, which was a sort of civic landmark of Mariupol that was hit and probably garnered some of the widest spread news coverage due to that sort of atrocity, especially since it was a military target. So this is our damage models. Show that spatially in comparison to the buildings around.
The team is also looking into a missile attack on Kramatorsk in April 2022, when local residents gathered at the city train station waiting for evacuation trains.
Was it clearly civilians that were there, when the cluster munition was used?
Researchers are analyzing hundreds of documents.
Our main goal is in line with HRWs, seeking accountability through documentation, as well as hoping that what is lost may not be forgotten.
The C2 team calls their work visual investigations. With the help of the latest technology, researchers say they create digital evidence of Russian war crimes in Ukraine. For Evgeny Maslov in New York, Anna Rice, VOANews.